Before buying a mini ITX PC case, there's one thing you need to know that no product page will tell you. But the real buyers are definitely talking about it. Most small cases look compact and stylish, but once you actually try to build in them, you realize how tight everything gets, especially with cables, cooling, and GPU clearance. Today, I'm showing you 5 that actually handle the squeeze without the frustration. Product number 1, Zalman CUBIX. Let's start with the Zalman CUBIX. This thing's been around forever and honestly it still holds up. For just over $50, you get a 17.1-liter steel chassis that feels solid, not flimsy. It supports full-size ATX power supplies, which is rare in this size range, and fits GPUs up to 260 enough for a decent mid-range card. If you want a no-frills, durable case that doesn't break the bank, this is worth a serious look. Here's why this matters for you specifically. Most budget mini ITX cases force you into SFX power supplies, which cost more and limit your upgrade path. But the CUBIX lets you use a standard ITX PSU, saving you money and giving you more options. Plus, the bottom-mounted PSU design helps with cable routing in such a tight space. It's not flashy, but it's practical, and that's what counts when you're trying to fit a full build into a tiny box. Now, some people complained about the lack of modern front I/O. There's no USB-C and only one USB 3 port. Here's the thing though, if you're building a budget or office-focused system, that might not matter. But if you're plugging in multiple peripherals or fast drives regularly, you'll feel the limitation. Also, the ATM fan is quiet but not powerful, so don't expect high-end cooling. This is perfect for you if you're building a compact workstation or a low to mid-tier gaming rig on a budget. Skip this one if you need USB-C or plan to run a high TDP GPU and CPU combo. For the price, it's a solid foundation. Product number 2, JONSBO C6 ITX Black. Now, if the Zalman's lack of modern ports bothered you, the JONSBO C6 ITX Black steps it up. At $82, it's still affordable but adds a lot more usability. The standout feature, that built-in handle, it's not just for looks, this thing is actually portable. Plus, it includes USB 3, audio, and even a USB-C port on the front. If you want a compact case you can actually carry around without breaking your back, this is worth a serious look. Here's why this matters for you specifically. Portability in mini ITX usually means sacrificing cooling or expansion. But the C6 ITX keeps both. The tool-free top cover makes building and upgrading way easier, and the Velcro-secured handle is surprisingly sturdy. You can slap in a full ATX PSU under 140 which gives you plenty of power options. And with support for a 120 fan on top, rear, and bottom, you've got room to breathe, literally. Now, some people complained about the handle feeling flimsy over time. Here's the thing though, it's held by Velcro, not screws, so long-term durability depends on how much you carry it. If you're moving it weekly, maybe not ideal. But for occasional transport or just easier repositioning on your desk, totally fine. Also, the white version shows dust more, but that's cosmetic. This is perfect for you if you want a portable, well-ventilated case for a home theater or mobile workstation. Skip this one if you're doing heavy LAN travel or need more than one storage drive. For the balance of size, airflow, and usability, it's a strong contender. Product number 3, JONSBO Z20. Alright, that was a solid option. But the next one on my list might actually be even better for performance-focused builders. The JONSBO Z20 costs $126, but it's in a different league. It supports micro ATX boards, which gives you more expansion and fits up to a 363 GPU. That's full-size flagship territory. If you want compact size without giving up high-end hardware, this is worth a serious look. Here's why this matters for you specifically. Most mini ITX cases force you to downgrade your GPU or CPU cooler. But the Z20 lets you run a 3080 or even a 4090, as long as it's not too thick. The removable PCIe bracket makes installing long cards easier, and the magnetic dust filters keep things clean. The front I/O includes USB 3.2 and USB-C, so you're future-proofed. And with 20 liters of volume, it's still small enough for a desk corner. Now, some people complained about the price. Here's the thing though, you're paying for compatibility and build quality. This is perfect for you if you want a compact powerhouse for gaming or content creation. Skip this one if you're on a tight budget or only need basic performance. It's overkill for office use, but for high-end small builds, it's one of the best. Product number 4, PCCOLER CPS K101. Now, if the Z20's size still feels too big, the PCCOLER CPS K101 shrinks things down without sacrificing much. At just 11.9 liters, it's one of the smallest here, but it fits a 340mm GPU and has mesh on all 4 sides for insane airflow. It supports 3 120mm slim fans, and the ergonomic handle makes it easy to move. If you want maximum cooling in a minimal footprint, this is worth a serious look. Here's why this matters for you specifically. Thermal performance in small cases is everything. The K101's 3D airflow design pulls cool air from all sides and exhausts heat fast, critical if you're running a hot GPU in a confined space. The tool-free side panels make building less of a nightmare, and the USB 3 and Type-C front ports are a nice touch. Just note, the PCIe riser cable isn't included, so you'll need to buy one separately if you're using a vertical GPU mount. Now, some people complained about the 68mm CPU cooler limit. Here's the thing though, that's standard for ultra-compact cases. You're not running a Noctua NH-D15 in here, but low-profile coolers like the Cryorig C7 or Intel stock cooler work fine. This is perfect for you if you want a portable, high-airflow case for a compact gaming rig. Skip this one if you need a tall CPU cooler or multiple storage drives. It's tight, but brilliant for the right build. Product number 5, JONSBO C6 ITX White. Finally, we have the JONSBO C6 ITX in white. It's identical to the black version, same specs, same handle, same mesh design, but the color changes everything. White cases are harder to keep clean, but they look sleek on modern desks and reflect light better in bright rooms. At $82, it's the same price, so it's really about aesthetics. If you want the functionality of the C6 ITX but with a cleaner, brighter look, this is worth a serious look. Here's why this matters for you specifically. Color isn't just cosmetic. A white case can make your setup feel more open and less cluttered, especially in small spaces. The mesh still delivers great airflow and all the functional benefits, tool-free access, USB-C handle are unchanged. It's the same great case, just dressed up. Now some people complained about dust showing more on white surfaces. Here's the thing though, that's true of any light-colored case, but if you're willing to wipe it down monthly, it stays sharp. Also, the Velcro handle might yellow over time, but it's replaceable. This is perfect for you if you want a stylish, portable mini ITX case that doesn't scream gamer. Skip this one if you're in a dusty environment or hate cleaning. For a clean, functional build, it's a great pick. So which one should you pick? The Zalman CUBIX if you're on a budget. The JONSBO C6 ITX if you want portability and airflow. The Z20 if you need high-end hardware in a small space. The PCCOLER K101 if you want maximum cooling in the smallest footprint. And the white C6 ITX if you want all that with a cleaner look. Each has trade-offs, but all solve the real problem, building small without going crazy. Let me know which one fits your build best.